Paul, 3 unbeaten, 7 points from 9. Are you back on track now?
I think we're obviously playing well. But thinking that even when we lost some games, I thought we came away and played well and not got anything from it. I think Tuesday night, everybody was really on the game, and I think the last few games we've been really pleasing.
Was Tuesday night arguably the best all-round performance that you've produced?
I think from start to finish, yeah. I think from start to finish we were really good, and I think it could have been more against a really good side. And I think if we keep playing with that consistency, then and add 1 or 2 more in the summertime that I think the club needs, then it'll be a lot healthier.
That's the thing, isn't it? I mean, people will look at it being 2-1 and 2 late goals and think, oh, it was a smash and grab late turnaround. But 3, 4, even 5-1 wouldn't have flattered you.
No, I think the dominance of the game was excellent. I think with and without the ball, we were really strong. I think the chances, the entries into the penalty area were incredible. So 1 or 2 lads coming back from injury as well, which I think was important. And but for the 90 minutes, I thought we were very good.
What does it say about the team that they produced that off the back of the Saturday win, which was a very different style of victory?
Saturday was ugly. Bottom line, it was ugly. Horrible game. But you had to win. And I think there was so much pressure on the team, and they came through it. Tuesday was a totally different game, and the way Brentford played, they're a good side. Fulham a good side, but difficult team to play against, different way of playing. But I think the way we played on Tuesday was great.
How much of it is that an element that it's easier to play against teams a bit like Brentford, where they will try and play a bit more against you, and that enables your key players and your style of play to get the upper hand?
It can help to an extent, but even so, Mike, we've still got to be better when a team sits in against you, and don't get caught up with being anxious or having stress. Just play a normal game. And but last Saturday was a big game because of the pressure that was on the lads, and they came through it. And as I said after the game, it's probably arguably their toughest game of the season because of the level of expectancy.
We said a thing on commentary the other day that it's one of those sometimes where points on the board are sometimes better than having games in hand. Is that fair?
I think that's fair right across the board. I think I'd rather have points than games in hand, because there's different types of pressure. And the cup run made us do that, but I'd rather have points than sit and have games in hand.
So having 4 now, potential this weekend to even possibly extend that, but job not quite done just yet.
No, not at all. And I think it's important that we try and go to Fulham and try and win. It's important. We try and do the same as what we've been doing, and keep that level of performance up. We're up against probably the best football team in the league, in my opinion. I think we had a cracking game with them here. They're just outside the playoffs as well. Maybe they're a bit anxious at home, try to get results at home as well, and the level of expectancy on them because of the way they play the game. And they've been doing it for a few years, playing that way. So but it's a game we can go down there and go and try and win. And if we do what we've done last few weeks, then hopefully that will happen.
Are they one of those teams that are quite hard to predict what you're going to get from them? I mean, we saw them go and win at Newcastle and then get held by Blackburn. We saw hit at Molineux. You can kind of, going forwards, they were superb, and yet Wolves really got at them in that second half.
Yeah, I think, as I say, I think they're probably the best footballing team, as in playing football. I think maybe at home, as I said, they're feeling a bit anxious at home, which can happen because of the expectancy level. Everybody thinks it should be higher, but all fans do think that their team should be higher than what they actually are. And Fulham might be into that category, but as a football team, they're very good.
Obviously, this game coming as it does just before a little international break, how important is it for you to maintain, not just maintain this good run, but kind of give yourselves something going into having 2 weeks off?
It'll be nice if we can come through this game unscathed as well. I think it'll be great for us. It'll keep us on the roll. And but we're going there playing well, and I'll go there and try and win, and do what we've always done since I've been here, is to go and try and take the game to them. And we know we're up against a really good side, but we can cause problems.
Team-wise, how is everybody?
Everybody's okay. Obviously Richard can't play, being Fulham's player, but everybody else, they're fine. Everybody's is okay.
I seem to keep asking you this, but how close are you to getting Joe Mason back at the minute?
Well, hopefully next week, when you have the break after that, hopefully we'll be fit and back in contention for the Cardiff game.
I guess he'll be a big boost,
yeah.
As was Ivan coming back in. We saw the difference that he can provide, especially late on in games.
Well, I thought he was great. Cavalier, I thought it was excellent. It was just getting him back up to speed. But I thought his impact was huge, the way he performed and what he done. So I was delighted with his contribution, but he's a major threat. Cavalier, we moved him into a different position, where I thought we could hurt them more rather than from the wide area. So him coming back was a major plus.
I guess just on the final point on this on the team, that the performance of a lot of people on Tuesday has made picking the team quite a difficult job this weekend.
Yeah, the only problem you have there is some lads hadn't played for a bit. You came back into the fray. Sometimes when you bring people in from the cold as such, that they perform, and it's the next game where it hits them. Same with that, some of the explosive players have done an awful lot of running. You've got to look at that as well. So yeah, we have to look and see how they feel.